What's up, you guys? It's your boy Desi T Devonnn here with 3 N's, and I am what? Extra.com, and we are back with another video. Okay. So, yes, I am back with another video. I just wanted to thank everybody that watched the I wouldn't call this an episode. Right now, I am in a stage where I am doing real personal diaries. The show is coming back with, just TLD and me, commenting on, the things that we see regular, like, regular drama, hip hop news and all of those things. But right now I've been in this era of, I'm just expressing myself. Yeah, I'm just expressing myself and I'm just doing me. First of all, I want to talk about mental health. Especially in the Black community, it's not discussed a lot. It's not talked about. And when it is talked about, I feel like it's deemed as negativity or a cry for attention or whatever. Mental health is so important. Growing up, not to be deep or whatever, but growing up, it was not this. Right here was not accepted. I literally had to wait until I literally got in my own place or, to do this, I had to wait until I get in my own place. Like if I was living with someone or just growing up back in the day, I used to live with my mom and back then she had a lot of wigs or whatever. And I remember trying them on, but I would always wait for her to go to work. Obviously, I never would do it while she was in the goddamn house. One time, I'll never forget this, clear as day. I had one of her robes, it was like a silk blue robe, baby blue, I'll never forget it. And I had that shit on, and she had this jet black full wig, honey. It was fuller than this one. It was full, honey. It was a full wig, and I was getting my life in that motherfucking bathroom, honey. I thought she was still at work, child. She came in, when I tell you I shut that door so motherfucking quick. Okay? I shut that door so motherfucking quick. And she never said nothing. I don't remember her asking me what was you doing in the bathroom. I don't remember any of that. So I'm just gonna assume that she didn't have a problem with it. But I say all of that to say that now that I am 30, I am actually celebrated for the person that I am. And I know I keep saying this every goddamn episode. Every time I go on the screen, I'm always talking about my sexuality. But I'm gonna talk about it because this is my channel and this is what I'm going through. It's just I really cannot wait to first of all, this is the outfit for in the house. This is not an outfit that you go to the goddamn club or anything because it's not really put together. It just looked together, but I'm not, it needs to have some stuff to judge up and, we may can take it out in public. But, I'm just in a happy place. I'm really in a happy place. And I'm just working on me. I know I'm not a perfect person. I know I have flaws. I do recognize when you need to change some things. Speaking of change and things of that nature, I'm gonna just say this. I'm a work in progress. I know that sometimes I can be childish. I can be immature. However, I am working on me. I'm working on myself. I'm working on how I respond to things. And I'm learning, believe it or not, I'm working on communication. I'm actually working on that. Let's just get into the theatrics of it all. Recently, I was at a girlfriend's house and we getting ready to go. Well, we wasn't going nowhere. I'm just going to the house, just have a drink, catch up with her to see how she been or whatever, because, I know it's hard out here in these streets. So I went to her house, it was cool or whatever. You know, we were having drinks or whatever. And she then proceeds to tell me that one of her friends is coming over. And I'm like, okay, like, but I thought I was under the impression that I was going to her her house. I did not know. So I didn't know her friend was coming. I didn't know he was coming. I didn't know he was coming until she texted me, and she said, "Oh, hey, you know, I have my friend. He's coming over too. So, you know, and I know him. So like, it's not like it's a stranger. I actually know this man. So." I know this man, so I'm thinking like, okay, like, or whatever. Like, I have a little history with him, but it's not like big history or whatever. Like, first of all, no, he's not download deal trade. We don't play that over here. You know, just get that out your minds. But anyway, so I know the person. So I know the person that's coming over. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, you know, should be cool. You know, it should be fine. Side note, I did have an accident leaving another girlfriend's house, and I fucking fell, bitch. Ugh, I'm a little pissed. I'm a little upset about that. Because, bitch, I have to go to work. I have to go to work and pay this rent. How dare the universe make me fall and try to fuck up my money. Bitch, I'm still clocking in, ho. I'm still clocking in because I have a what apartment and I have what bills, bitch. This rent don't give a damn if I fail or not, ho. They just want their rent on the first of the month. So anyway, long story short, the friend comes over, and first of all, I pull into her neighborhood, and I seen his car. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, my friend had groceries. She had, you know, we were talking, you know, prior to me, you know, getting to her house. You know, she was like, oh, you know, bitch, I got groceries or whatever. You can help. And I'm like, girl, I'm not going to help you with the groceries because, you know, I have a foot problem. I just fell a couple of days ago. So it's a lot, you know. But, you know, I'm about to eat some of this good food. She invited me over. So I'm like, you know, Desmond, you can help. So all of that went to the window when I seen the dude. When I seen him, I was like, oh, I don't have to really necessarily do the grocery, like help taking the groceries if you're there. And the reason why she couldn't get the groceries is because she has a child, so she had to, you know, take care of her child, and he is a newborn, so it's like, yeah, it's a lot going on with her. So I'm like, okay, well, if I see him in the parking lot, in the parking deck or whatever, like in the neighborhood, and I'm thinking, okay, Desmond, just, you know, I see him, he was like, oh, what's up? You know, you ain't gonna help with the groceries? And I was like, no, like, you're here. That set him off, bitch. When I said I'm not helping him with the groceries, this man was upset, girl. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, you know, maybe he was just joking, because sometimes he jokes like that. Like, you know, you really can't take him serious. You really can't take him seriously until he's serious, bitch. You really can't take him serious until he's serious, bitch. So anyway, I went to the door. You know, at this point, he's pissed, he's upset, but I'm like, okay, well, hopefully he'll get over it. Girl, this motherfucker, I wouldn't say slammed the door, but you could tell, like, when he walked in, his presence wasn't right. So it was about to be some shit already. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, Desmond, don't say anything. You know, my friend cooking dinner, honey. We had Philly cheesesteak that night. It was good. You know, my friend cooking food or whatever. And I don't know if she felt the tension, but bitch, I felt the tension. I know this man. How I know this man, long story short, I used to work with him, and that's all I'm giving y'all, because y'all hoes is nosy. So when this motherfucker was like, he was like, you lame. After when he brought the groceries in, he was like, you lame as fuck. You lame as fuck for that. And I'm like, okay, Daryl, I'm gonna be lame as fuck today. I'm gonna be lame as fuck. And I was just, you know, I was agreeing with him. Like, I was not giving him what he wanted. So I think it was sending him through the roof, because normally I would have been like, I'm like, okay, bitch, I'm 30. I'm not about to argue with nobody. And this is my friend's house. But, you know, I'm really not saying anything. I'm just, you know, doing me, honey. I'm just doing me. Girl, 10 minutes later, he pops up and be like, why the fuck you got an attitude? Why the fuck you got an attitude? And he proceeds to cuss me the dog fuck out. Now, mind you, this is a straight man. I'm a gay man. My friend, I mean, I don't know, like, honey, it's giving, like, sometimes with her, like, I love her, but, like, sometimes it be giving, like, fake lesbian storylines, honey, because one time I thought she was a lesbian, but she never was a lesbian. But anyway, girl, like, my friend is there, like, just, like, she was like, oh my God, like, she, like, I don't think she was gonna let us fight, like, but I would never fight him, like, you know, I was upset with him at the time, but, like, he's kind of, I wouldn't say, he's kind of like a brother, like, I used to talk to his brother, so that's kind of how we, like, it's a small world out here. It's like, okay, there was bitch, how can I say this without incriminating anybody? I'ma just say this. He was upset because of something had happened, you know. I asked this dude for a favor. No, nothing sexual. Get your minds out the gutter. But, you know, I asked the favor for him. And he, you know, he stayed down. He held me down. You know, I asked for a favor. And he, you know, he did it. He was like, you know what, cool, I got you, bro. Car accident happened. My mind, I'm not even thinking about, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even thinking about kind of like repaying him. I'm going to pay this man back his money. But at this time, I got into a car accident, honey. So that's the reason why you did not get your funds. But, you know, my friend was like, you know what, pay that man his money because you never know when you may need him again. And I'm like, true. That is true because, you know, this dude, you know, he's a good person. Like, he stayed down. And I'm gonna just say that he has stayed down. But, I don't know, like, it was just tension, honey. Next thing you know, he got up, he cussed me out, he's in my face. He was so pissed that he left early. Mind you, my friend was cooking for 3 people and 1 left. Like, it was to the point that we were like going to fight. And y'all know me, one thing about me, I really am not a fighter. I really don't fight. I don't fight people, especially people that I'm cool with. Like, I'm not going to just fight somebody that I know and I have history with. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, it's some niggas that can get it. If you watching this video, girl, you know who can get it. It's always gonna be on sight with some niggas, but not this nigga. This dude, like, I know him. This is a real nigga, you know. He has, well, I'm not even gonna incriminate him, but this is a hood nigga, honey. So I'm trying to tread lightly by telling this story. But, you know, bitch, if he's here, he's here. I mean, I'm Desmond, honey. I'm going to speak the truth and I'm going to tell it like it is. But anyway, so, yes, girl, like, girl, he left, honey, and I was just so upset because, you know, he cussed me out. He's upset because, first of all, he's upset because of the groceries. I didn't help, and then he just felt like I had attitude. Because, you know, prior I did get into a car accident, and he did reach out to me. And I ignored him because of the simple fact I was just going through things in my life. And I'm gonna just be honest. I was just going through things in my life and I didn't want to be bothered and I didn't respond. So I guess a week or 2 later, you know, I finally see him and, you know, I guess that, you know, I did have an attitude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna get one in which I did have an attitude because I'm like, why the fuck is he here? Like, that was my first initial reaction. Why is he here? Why is he here? Girl, it's supposed to be me and you. It's supposed to be a girl's night, but you involved this nigga. So, I mean, everything is cool now. everything is cool, you know, whatever. I apologize for my wrongdoing because, you know, I could have helped. Like, if anybody out there that's watching this video, if you are, let's say you go to your friend's house and they invite you out, like, let's get something to eat or whatever. Like, I'm about to cook for you, basically. And you get to the house and she'd be like, oh, can you help me with the groceries or whatever? The food that you're about to put in your mouth. Well, some of the food you about to put in your mouth. And for you to not go and help with the groceries, that's kind of like crazy. Like, how the fuck you not gonna help me with the groceries, bitch? But you about to eat the food that you wouldn't take out my car? I get it. Looking back, I get it. Well, looking back then, I didn't get it. I'm like, bitch, I'm not helping with the groceries. But I could have helped with the groceries. I could have helped. So, you know, every action has a reaction, and that was a reaction. On top of me having an attitude, I was not here for it. I was a little rude, and, you know, but I checked myself, and that's what boss bitches do. When you're in the wrong, honey, you can admit when you're in the wrong and you move forward. And that's what we've done. You know, we cool. It's no bad blood. It's no, you know, and now this is a moment that we can laugh about. Well, I can laugh at. And it just taught me a valuable lesson. One, bitch, get groceries. You know, if your friend invites you over, you don't get the groceries, honey. And then two, I mean, just don't be a bitch, Desmond. Like, I need to stop being a bitch. Like, sometimes I be getting like my real life and my fantasy life confused. Like, this is real life, honey. Like, there's no cameras in real life, honey. Even though I'm sitting in glam right now and I got a camera crew, the camera crew don't follow me when I leave this room, this house. It doesn't follow me. So, yeah. But, I mean, I'm growing. I'm learning every day. But, child, this is the second, like, it's crazy because they have the first person that tried to, like, fight me, they have the same first name. And it's like, even though I didn't said it already in the video, but it's like, really, girl? Like, the first dude that tried to fight me, I was at my girlfriend's house. And, you know, honey, things got heated. He came for me, honey. He called me out my name. And, you know, my friend's mama was holding me back, honey. I was like, oh, I'm about to beat your ass, bitch. But no ass was beating. Like, neither one of these men actually connected with me because and I'm not even gloating. I'm saying it to say this. Like, how can you hit me, honey? Like, I'm Desmond. Like, I'm not saying I can't be hit, but, like, you will feel bad because, like, bitch, like, I'm a nice person. So, but anyway, child, like, that's just kind of a little story time that I had a situation, you know. I'm gonna let this video play, honey, and, you know, the next video, we'll see how the response was because I know they're gonna watch the video. But with that being said, girl, I'm going to go. I learned, basically, just be mature. Like, just stop being a dick, Desmond. Just grow up. Like, you're 30, bitch. Like, grow up. So that's kind of the mental health that I wanted to talk about today. That was on my mind because that was really bothering me because that's not who I am, and I never want to make anybody feel some type of way. I'm here to bring peace, not drama to anybody's life. So, you know, shout out to you, bro. Like, no hard feelings. Girl, I'm sorry for doing all that hollering in your house. That is not the example that I want to set for my child. Who holds nosy. So, anyway, this is Desi T Devonnn with 3 N's because I am extra.com. Thank you so much for the love and support. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Desi Devonnn.